Good morning, Lieutenant Commanders. Commander Tom Mitchell here, and we're going to just jump right into our next mission on Star Trek Online, and it's a mission called What Lies Beneath. Something more than Davidians haunts the lower levels of a 200-year-old space station. Will you survive long enough to learn the truth? Contact Franklin Drake. Okay, hail. Drake. It's clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know they're in the neutral zone. Now we know they're on Dresden Station as well. And according to Zamara, there have already been deaths there. In addition, she indicated that the lower levels of the stations were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club there, and they haven't been maintained for years. And the Ferengi are, of course, quite reticent to put any effort into maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we don't really know what's down there. Zamara's code should get you access. Take a lift down and check it out. Previous Starfleet encounters with Davidians have indicated that they will create nests around the temporal portals they use, so keep an eye out for anomalies. If we find the portal, we'll know where and when the Davidians are feeding. Oh, I expect it to be messy down there. Don't forget to take an emergency beacon. Go to Dresden Station, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, and search the maintenance levels below. Okay, what do we get for this? We only get a triolic pattern enhancer, which I bet you never comes in handy. Alright, let's check it out. What a gorgeous looking starship, isn't it? Just love it. You can buy Kirk's original series starship, Constitution class, from the C store for $5, 500 Zen or $5. I was hoping to be able to whip together $5 by then, but my credit card was maxed, so I couldn't buy one. It would have looked really cool to be able to go back and forth in that ship, I know. Dresden Station. Dresden Station is an old Federation deep space station located in the midst of the Klingon Federation neutral zone. Over a century of warfare has taken its toll on the station, which has changed hands many times. It is currently a dilapidated trading hub managed by Ferengi. Gotta love those Ferengi. Approach station. Aye, sir. Welcome to Dresden, USS Connector. You are cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it. Oops, went the wrong way. Descend into maintenance levels. Let's go. Sir, I'm reading temporal fluctuations in triolic energy in these levels of the station. Staying down here for too long could be hazardous. The interference also may make it difficult to contact the ship or get a transporter lock if we need an emergency beam out. This level primarily contains power junctions and EPS conduits for the rooms above us. We need to reach the maintenance lift and take that down to the computer core. This box of emergency supplies isn't just lying around. Berlin probably bartered with a Nausicaan pirate for it. I recognize these flashlight drones. Hands-free hover system and programmed to shift in response to your movement. Not the most reliable design though. This flashlight is a device. Place it in your character's device slot and you can turn it on and off through your abilities tray. Okay, let's try. Yep, there it is in my abilities tray. I'll be able to use it in a second. Triolic waves. There must be Davidians nearby. I expect that we will see more as we approach the area with the greatest concentration of triolic energy. Sir, I'm also picking up some indeterminate readings from behind the door to our left. However, the interference from the triolic waves is making it hard to get accurate scans at this distance. Of course it is. This Ferengi suffered from triolic radiation poisoning. It seems that he's been here a while, sir. Even if the Davidians couldn't use his neural energy, it's still dangerous to be too close to their nest. There's nothing we can do for him now. Due to the temporal flux disrupting the transporters, we can't even beam the body out. Once we get out of here, we can notify station security. Captain, it appears that the maintenance levels are suffering from intermittent power problems. The EPS conduits are probably overloaded due to the temporal fluctuations. This station's pretty old, sir, and many of these components are more than a century old. I'm seeing triolic surges near the maintenance lift and across multiple levels, but nothing can be consistently tracked. Well, what happened? How come I couldn't get into... That's not the lift? Let's try that one more time. Does not seem like that would be the lift? Huh. Well, where the hell's the lift then? Maybe it's to the right here. No. Looks like this door is stuck, sir. We'll have to find another way around. One of the side maintenance passages should have an alternate route. Screw me, I still can't get through there? It's the only obvious way. What am I missing? First time I can't find my way. The game is normally pretty easy. You find your way all the time. What did I do wrong? Can't get through there. See another way? Yellow. What happened there? Okay. So, never mind that. Let's go this way. That's true, we haven't been up this way yet. Okay, looks like we found
enemy targets on sensors.
The Davidians are definitely getting more aggressive. They could have a lair somewhere in the lower levels. If they do, they'll become increasingly more violent as we get closer to their territory. This electronic proton rifle should have a significant effect against the Davidians. The proton beam mode will be especially effective while the Davidians are phase shifted. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a proton rifle here somewhere. Is that it? Here we go. Synchronic proton distortion prototype assault weapon. Rare. 68.1 anti-proton damage. Plus 60 critical severity bonus. That's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Let's just move them up to my number 1 slot here. Okay. Let's use, yeah, that's more like it. Someone's put the lift on emergency lockdown. We'll have to override the lockdown code to access it. That should do it. I wonder why someone would lock down the lift in the first place. This isn't the computer core level. Sir, it appears that the lift is stuck. We're somewhere on a maintenance level for environmental controls and waste recycling. We'll need to track down the damaged junctions on this floor and repair or bypass them before we can take the lift to the computer core level. Captain, the door. We're locked in. Log entry, supplemental. The strange power fluctuations aren't related to the problem in the power subsystems on the upper decks, so I'm looking into the possibility of feedback damage or system spikes in the environmental systems. It could take some time to find the problem and make repairs though, particularly if I need to use the replicators or create replacement components. Balan is loath to allow use of the replicators for anything more than blood wine and vermilion sand peas. This is dirty, uncomfortable, and thoroughly disagreeable work. Naturally, as soon as the job involves much mucking around in recycled atmosphere of the waste processing, I get the short straw. Someone's locked the door with an encryption key. It looks like the key itself is a kiloquad long. Sir, if we don't find that key, we could be stuck here for a long time. Contact ship. Are you there, Captain? Your signal is... There's too much interference, sir. Looks like we're on our own. Sounds like Star Trek to me.
Barnacle, I feel. Barnacle, what will you do?
Holy shit, scared the fuck out of me. Looks like my shields and my armor saved me there. I screwed up. Walked right through it. Shields and armor must be okay. Activate backup relay.
Enemy target on sensors. Enemy target on
Oops.
sensors.
Did it again.
Bonnie, dress all in red. Bonnie, soon you'll be dead.
What the fuck was that? Jesus. Oh, screw me. Came down here for nothing. What a waste. I'm a little confused, folks. It's the first time in this game. Where the frig am I supposed to go? What's that? Oh, this is something. Okay, there's a shining console.